Shit. What's up, guys? It's early. It's like 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Went to bed at like 12:30 one last night, so I'm quite tired. But I got up early because this is I got a requested video. For whatever reason, I got a request to talk about Wendy's breakfast. And I'm not much of a breakfast person, nor am I even much of a I'm really not much of a Wendy's person. I really don't get fast food breakfast too much. Pretty much only when I'm traveling is the only time I get fast food breakfast. Because I'm normally in bed long enough for them to, like, by the time I get out of bed, they don't serve breakfast anymore. Plus, as you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of Wendy's, except for that Dave's Double. If you haven't seen that burger video, it's in the link, I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, just gonna be going to Wendy's, getting a bunch of breakfast items, talking about it, very similar to the White Castle video. If you haven't seen that one, link in the description. So, went out, looked at their menu, got a selection of things I'm getting. Kinda just a good spread of things. They serve biscuits and gravy, which I'm kind of shocked by. That's kind of a unique thing for a fast food place to do. It's like McDonald's and pancakes. But yeah, we'll head over there. I know they serve breakfast at 6:30, and I don't know when it ends. Oh, like they open at 6:30. I don't know when it ends, so I just got up at 6:30 so that way I make sure I don't miss it. But it's Saturday, it's a weekend. I can come home and go back to sleep. So we'll see how it goes. I'll talk to you when I get that Wendy's brekkie. Alright guys, here we are. Fans of the channel know I'm not a huge Wendy's guy, and today, without even trying their food, I can't say it helped their case too much today. This is the, not second, but third Wendy's I'm at. The first one was all out of biscuits, which normally I wouldn't care too much, but like half the things I'm getting involve biscuits, so that couldn't happen. Second one I went to, Google says they open at 6:30, but then I got there, and like bowling drive-thru, and they're like, oh, we're not really open yet. Still got about 15 more minutes, which means they open at about 7:15, which what opens at 7:15? So clearly something wasn't going right there. Luckily, this third Wendy's that I'm at was all up. They didn't have fucking. Also, the first one only they couldn't take cash. They were only taking card. The one I'm at now that actually worked was only taking cash and not card. Luckily, this is a very rare circumstance where I got reasonable amount of cash on me, so that wasn't an issue. But holy shit, what's going on with Wendy's nowadays? The fucking never work. Also, online, they got biscuits and gravy on their menu. I see a sign for it at another Wendy's drive-thru, and then I pull up here, and I'm like, oh, I've got the biscuits and gravy. Sorry, the biscuits one couldn't go to the one that didn't have biscuits, and then they go, yeah, we don't really sell biscuits and gravy. I just got to make it real quick. What do you mean you don't sell biscuits and gravy, bitch? Jesus. But we're here. I got it. I'm going to start out with also, I was just going to get a big pop for this, but when I got the combo, the lady taking my order was just like, medium with an orange juice. She didn't ask what size. I mean, she kind of did ask what size, what drink. But, you know, she made suggestions, and you know that's what people love is when people suggest things for you when you don't ask for them! I'm fired up this morning. I ain't tired no more. Fuck this morning. But I want to start out with the biscuits and gravy, so that way it doesn't get all, like, soggy and gross. Give it a fighting chance. I'm thirsty as fuck after talking and screaming. I'm going to open this. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Jesus. Other side, apparently, a lot less sealed up. Give it a little shaky shake. Now, this is quite small. Especially since I drink a lot when I eat. So I do have my water, thank God. Remember that last second. I was walking out my door and then I remembered. But I did get a list of things. I'll pull up their fucking bullshit. But biscuits and gravy are, pretty straightforward. Biscuits with sausage gravy. But, why not go the extra mile here and just pull it up. A fluffy buttermilk biscuit smothered in white pepper gravy and grilled breakfast sausage. It's what Southern hospitality tastes like, apparently. Ooh, doesn't smell that good, I can tell you that. Drop my fork down here. Alright, let's get into it. I got a few things. What did I get? I got like 5 or 6 things. Not a lot of variety in breakfast menus. It's pretty much just like egg, cheese, and meat arranged on different types of bread. But I tried to get as good a variety as I did. But let's try these biscuits and gravy here. God damn it. You know what? Fuck this. Kind of hard to cut with just a fork. Now when I do get breakfast, I go out for breakfast. I go out for breakfast more at sit-down places than I do for fast food. But when I do, biscuits and gravy is always one of my number one options. I love biscuits and gravy, so it's this honestly is not that bad. Biscuits nice and fluffy. Gravy's got some flavor to it. And kind of has like that pepper heat, It's not really spicy. But like pepper adds its own like kind of heat to it. It is good. Could be better. But for fast food biscuits and gravy, it's pretty passable. This is solid. The gravy consistency is a little weird though. It's like, I get gravy's kind of thick. So, but this is like honestly like, seems more like a jelly than a gravy. So, I'm just gonna eat the second one right now. Because I don't want the, see, even like, look at this. You'd think some of this would be coming off right now. Some of this gravy, it's just sticking out. It's like more of a jelly than a gravy. They're off to a strong start, I will say that. Not the strongest start, but a strong one nonetheless. I was shopping at the store like a couple weeks ago, and I was dying of thirst. I wanted like something, but I wanted like something a little fruity, so I bought this size of a pink lemonade. And as soon as I got to my car, cracked it open, I ate the whole thing. I just ate. Yeah. I drank the whole thing without even taking my mouth out off the bottle. That's how like tiny this is to me. But again, I drink a lot of stuff. Like if I like pour myself, like Crystal Light for instance, like I drink a lot of like powder that like powder mix Crystal Light in like the single serving packets. Those things last me, if I was really dying of thirst, two trips to the mouth, I guess. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Well, that's just me. I see these French toast sticks. Let's try these guys out. I do have some syrup here. If this was White Castle, I wouldn't have the syrup. They, link to the description of that video in the description. Whatever, fuck that up. Whatever. But I got some 4-piece French toast sticks. Okay. Let's try these guys out. These are solid. It's nice, kind of like you got that like nice crust on the outside of French toast. Inside's nice and fluffy. It's nice, and it's that nice familiar French toast taste. This tastes just like French toast. I'm getting syrup all over myself. This tastes kind of just like French toast you'd make at home. Just in stick form, obviously. But yeah, dude. These are solid. Not a lot of negative on this one. Granted, I haven't had a lot, because like I said, not really much of going out for breakfast, drive-through breakfast type of guy. But probably the best French toast sticks I've had. Those go hard. Now, I don't really know what to do with this open thing. I guess I'll put it right there for now. But the French toast sticks, damn. Those go hard in the paint. French toast sticks, more than a pass. There goes my orange juice. Wow, really should have rethought that one. Because it almost hit the fucking French toast, the syrup, and spilled everywhere. So let's see what I got here. Ooh, so this is the honey butter chicken biscuit. When I do, I like the simple things when it comes to breakfast menus. Sausage and a biscuit. That's like that's pretty good for me. Doesn't mean I like a little more extravagant. Biscuits and gravy, another great example. Just biscuits and gravy. Just biscuits and sausage. But doesn't mean I don't like the little more extravagant things too, like McGriddles from McDonald's. Oh my god, fuck me up. But this honey butter chicken biscuit. Is it honey butter? I don't see. Oh yeah, okay, I can see it on the bun. Wow, really not a lot though. Here's what we got. Let's try it out. I'm not even that big of a honey guy. Let me say that again without food in my mouth. I'm not really that big of a honey guy. But this kind of goes hard. The biscuit, this is like some of the best biscuits I've had from fast food places. This is a solid ass. Wendy's doing their biscuits. They're doing it right. Chicken's nice and crispy. And this honey butter, you can definitely taste it's like, it tastes exactly like it sounds. It's got the nice melty warm butter with a nice little sweetness hit of honey. Like I said, I'm not even really that big of a honey person. Okay. So we're going to set that aside for now. Honey butter chicken biscuit, bro. Gets a pass. It's a little greasy, obviously, but, it's fast food. Also, I want to apologize to the Tim Hortons worker in that building. This Wendy's is one of those things where it's like two restaurants under one roof. We had a KFC and Taco Bell. I see they have a few, which that's the first one that comes to mind for me because we had a KFC and a Taco Bell like joint restaurant in my hometown. But I pulled up a drive-through, and I was like, and they're like, oh, just 1 minute. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I was looking at the menu, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of stuff on this menu that I didn't see online. And lo and behold, it's the Tim Hortons one. Because I looked a little closer, it's Tim Hortons everywhere. So before she could even come back, I just drove away. It's the way the cookie crumbles. I kind of felt bad, but at the same time, it's not like they had to take my order or anything. Wow, this one's incredibly smushed. So I already know what this is, based on just the size of it. So this is the sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant. Not a big not a big Swiss cheese guy. It's kind of like the worst one visually. So let's see what we got here. So this is definitely, this is really good. Man, Wendy's is bringing the heat. When There's a little cross section. Sausage, nice, got kick to it. It's a little spicy, which is what I like. I love breakfast sausage. Got a nice meaty bite. Egg adds some good texture. Egg's not really strong flavor. Then you got the Swiss cheese holding it together. And then I believe... Well, I can't believe I haven't been reading the fucking shit. Pulled up the sausage and gravy. Let's read the French toast things real quick. 4 warm, fluffy French toast sticks that don't really remind you of how mom made them, because, to be honest, these are better. Kind of wish I... That's ironic. It actually reminds you exactly of how mom makes them, because they're just as good. Let's clear that up, Wendy's. But that's not a bad thing. You're just kind of really... You're just getting a little cocky. Dip them in our syrup and maybe don't tell her about it. I don't think my mom watches my YouTube because of... they don't have high-speed internet because they live in the middle of nowhere. But if she sees this, she could probably make better French toast. But Wendy's is a good quick fix. The honey butter chicken biscuit. A crispy chicken fillet, perfectly seasoned, topped with maple honey butter on a fluffy buttermilk biscuit. It's sweet, it's savory, and it's a great reason to get out of the bed in the morning. I'm not gonna say great, especially with the fucking trek I had to go on to get it, but it's not bad by any means. And this is the sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant. Fresh cracked grade A egg and grilled sausage covered in creamy Swiss cheese sauce. Swiss cheese sauce? That's what that is. I was like, man, this cheese is fucking melted beyond belief. On a flaky croissant bun. There's a lot going on this simple sandwich, and it's delicious. Yeah, dude, it's pretty solid. Let me take one more bite. Obviously, the strongest flavor here is going to be that sausage, because, like, cheese in general, most cheeses and egg are not, like, a very strong flavor by any means. But this is solid. And the Swiss cheese sauce, I wonder why they went with sauce. That just seems kind of interesting. The croissant's really good, too. Nice and fluffy. You can see, I hope the camera might not be able to see this, but there's, like, really good flaky layers in there. So that's solid, honestly. Kind of like, probably my least favorite thing yet. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It's like, as Keith Habersberger would say, it's the least best. Now this last one is the one I'm kind of most interested to try. Wow! Yeah, this is flattened beyond belief. But I got the breakfast Baconator. Yeah, dude. Not like the picture showed it. Ooh. Got like a 1920s pickup truck in front of me. Looks pretty nifty. Let's pull this up. And the breakfast Baconator. Grilled sausage. Wait, yeah, where's the... Wendy's was doing so good. They were doing so good. They forgot my seasoned potatoes with my combo. It just occurred to me. You were doing so good, Wendy's. You were doing so good. You were redeeming yourself. But I'm pissed. But now let's talk about this breakfast Baconator. Grilled sausage, American cheese, Applewood smoked bacon, a fresh cracked grade A egg, in parentheses, deep breath, more cheese, and more bacon, all covered in Swiss cheese sauce. Don't just break your fast, destroy it. Wow, that's the dumbest shit of all time. This was going pretty good, and then the fucking... This was the video so far. This was like my mood in the video, and then forgot stuff, and then the cheesy description. And also, it's supposed to come on like a hamburger bun, which means it should be like this tall at least. Not. Let's try it out. Interesting. That must be the Swiss cheese sauce I'm looking on this, but In this picture, it looks like there's like hollandaise sauce on it. I think that's the sauce that I'm thinking of. There's a dude. I'm assuming he just got out of work off Amazon. He's in an Amazon shirt. He's been walking around this gas station smoking cigarettes for like the whole time I've been sitting here parked. He's got an empty bag and just is smoking cigs. He's chain smoking. So it's breakfast baconator. Kind of the weakest thing out here, honestly. It's not bad, but eat the sausage, egg, and Swiss, for instance. That one distinctively tastes like a better than average breakfast sandwich. This one's honestly the most bland thing yet. And I think that this is a perfect example of why I think the simpler the better. You get too many things, so many flavors mix and match, that they all start to taste, that it just starts to, like, you're losing things in translation. Whereas with the honey butter bullshit, the sausage, egg, and Swiss, it's nice and simple. You get a few ingredients, you can taste them all, they all taste great, and they're just, this one is just, there's so much going on. I'm not saying it's bad by any means, but it's just like if you were to blindfold me and give me this as well as like a McDonald's like bacon, egg, and cheese or whatever, I don't know if I'd be able to tell the difference. I really don't. Kind of shocked that this is like the worst one. Okay. It's still good. I'm not saying it's not. But based on this morning, Wendy's has a lot better options for you to try. But at the same time, good luck fucking getting it, because you'll have trouble finding a Wendy's that's open and will take your money and has everything while also giving you everything you ordered. So what are my thoughts on Wendy's breakfast? What did we learn here today? I still not a huge fan of Wendy's, just based on the sheer trouble I had to go through. Sorry, I want to get this syrup in here, closed in here, so I don't spill it all over my car. There we go. I got syrup at home, so I don't really care if it spills all over this, because I'm bringing leftovers. So what do we learn about Wendy's breakfast? It's fucking hard to get. Based on my experience, you got to go to 3 different Wendy's to actually find one that'll work, and even then, you better make sure you got cash on you. I honestly think that, based on my experience of just sheer food, better than most fast food breakfasts. I've had breakfast from McDonald's, and better than most, relative term, because I haven't had a lot. Let me clear that up. But out of the stuff I did have, Wendy's can kick ass. Wendy's kind of kicks ass in the breakfast reign. But they didn't give me everything I ordered. And like I said, it was hard to get. And skip the breakfast baconator. What's my favorite thing? Honestly, probably that. The French toast sticks honestly went way hard. Those were good. Biscuits and gravy were solid. If you're okay with some unusual consistency. There's 2 fucking old cars. The sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. Yeah, sausage, egg, and Swiss. That was solid. And then the breakfast baconator was kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. Because I've had the normal baconator. It's a pretty solid burger. But, breakfast baconator is not nearly as good. You can skip that altogether. I wish I could talk about the seasoned potatoes, but they fucked up. But yeah, I think I've learned that Wendy's breakfast is solid. If I could catch a Wendy's in an airport when I'm traveling, because that's really the only time I do eat fast food breakfast, I would be going there over McDonald's for sure, assuming that they're up and running and have biscuits. But yeah, so Wendy's breakfast, damn solid. If you're on the road and you can fucking find a Wendy's that will serve you breakfast, I recommend. I definitely do recommend, which is kind of strange. Might have to try a couple more different I just wish I wasn't having such bad experiences at Wendy's. Besides, like, with the Coke video, fucking I had to go to 2 Wendy's because the first one was out of Coke. Like, how the fuck does that happen? And then I finally got Coke at the second one, but both of them were like a 15-minute wait just for either for them to tell me they don't have Coke or to find out that or just to get a Coke. Yeah, I really wish I was having better experiences because, I don't know, maybe my mind's changing on Wendy's. It's just such a hassle every time. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do another Wendy's video or something. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Let's talk shop in the comments. Talk about breakfast, Wendy's, whatever you want. Let's talk shop. Always down to do that. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope this video lived up to the expectations for the person who requested it. Kind of exceeded my expectations. I kind of ate some good food for the most part. Frustrating morning, but a tasty one, I guess. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back next time. I'm always cooking something up. See you later. Goodbye.